In this video, let us learn how to create default methods and static methods in Java interface introduced in Java 8. Suppose I have an interface calculator and I have a method add. This is an abstract method and there is no definition. It's a only declaration. So usually what we do that our classes implements them this interface. Suppose I have two class basic calculator and smart calculator, and they are implementing calculator interface. So both classes has to define this method according to its requirement. That's okay. So two classes are there, basic calculator and smart calculator, and both classes are implementing calculator, and calculator has an abstract method add, and they are overriding it and defining it. It's okay. Now let's understand the role of default methods. If there is a requirement that suppose there are many classes that are implementing calculator interface, and if you want to add one more feature, one more method to every class, so we have to approach, either we go every class and create that method. Suppose if the feature is same for every class, then going to every class and creating that method is not good. What we can that just create a default method inside the interface, and by default that method will be available to every class. This is the default method. Let's see. I am creating a default method. To create a default method, I have to use a keyword default and then the same syntax as we do this. And in default method, we have to give a definition. This method will be available in every class that will implement this interface. Okay, let us see. What I am doing here, that I have a basic calculator. I am creating the object of basic calculator, and I have created multiply as a default method. So let's test it whether it is available or not. This code is basic calculator and I am just calling add method. Add has been overridden by the basic calculator and has been defined too. So that's okay. But in basic calculator, we have not defined method for multiply. Okay, but this is available in calculator interface, and basic calculator is implementing calculator. So this class basic calculator will also have multiply method. Let's see. So what I'm calling that, I can call multiply method. Okay, and let's pass 12 and 10. Let's say output. We can see that the first output is from this system.out, and the second output is from this one, 12 multiplied by 10. This is 120. In the same way, if we call the smart calculator, we can call the add method, and at the same time we can also call the multiply method, though multiply method has not been defined here, but this is the default method defined in calculator interface. So this is also available in smart calculator. We can run it. Let's see, I am commenting it. Now I am creating a object for smart calculator. 8 multiplied by 6. Let's see. So we can use multiply method by smart calculator, and let's run it. Look, this is from here basic calculator, and the second output 48 is from smart calculator. So what we see is that basic calculator and smart calculator both have not the method multiply, but we are calling it, and it is available in these classes. This is because calculator interface has created a default method, and it has defined two and is available in every class that is implementing this interface. Okay, this was the default method. In this way, we can create more than one default methods as required. Now let's see the static methods. As of now, before Java 8, we used to create static methods inside the class. In Java 8, we can create static methods in interface too, and it is considered a good approach because static method is not accessed by object, it is accessed by class name. So Java has introduced to create static method inside calculator for better manageability. We can call that static methods by using interface name. Let's see. In calculator interface, I am creating a static method with as a subtract. Okay, what we can do that in our application, we can directly call that static method using interface calculator dot subtract. Okay, let's see the result. Yes, we can access subtract method from the calculator, and we are getting the output as 8. First output is from this one, and the second output is from this one, and the third output is from this static method subtract. This is static method, and hence it's a good approach to create static methods inside calculator, inside interface. In this way, we learned how to create default methods and static methods inside interface. Okay, thank you.